Hello everyone, Fribrights here today, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the top 5 best survival servers to join. All the IPs can be found in the description down below, along with the timestamp I showcase of them, and without further ado, let's head on to the number 5 spot. On the number 5 spot, we have a very underrated survival server, and that is of course JDPrime.net. That is the IP, and the port is simply default to 19132. So without further ado, let's join this amazing server. This is where you will spawn in. As you can tell, there's a bunch of Christmas decorations off there, you know, just to fit the theme of it. And over here is the shop where you guys can buy, you know, certain blocks. And over here is jobs that you guys can do in order to generate money. So the more blocks you break, the more money you get. And then using that money, you can actually go to the shop right over here and buy some stuff. And over here is just your traditional PvP. In case you guys are a little bit bored playing survival and you want a little bit of danger, then this is definitely for you. I'm gonna try. Oh wait, no. I was about to fight him, but he's AFK, and we took the L. So just be aware of that, guys. But anyways, here is the warps, basically where we'll be able to access the survival part. So there's actually 2 mini games we could play. We could play survival, of course, and over here we can actually play plots, which is basically like flexing your build skills. But this video is for survival servers, so we're gonna be going on the survival server right over here, and then it should load up a empty world where basically you can do whatever you want. Now it may take a little bit you know, to actually load in, but yeah, please once again make sure that you know you actually do build far away, because you don't want your house to get grief, guys, because you can't claim land in this server, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, as you can tell, it kind of looks like 2v2t. Definitely one of the best servers out there. There's a lot you can do, there's a lot to explore, there's a lot of monuments people built. Definitely one of the best servers out there. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the number 5 spot. Let's head on to the number 4 spot. The number 4 spot, we actually have a anarchy survival server, and that is of course 2b2e. This is basically like 2b2t from Java Edition, but to MCPE. The IP is 2b2e.org, and the port is simply default 19132. So without further ado, let's join this amazing server. Alright guys, so here I am in, of course, a 2b2e. Now I do warn you guys that this is actually a anarchy server, so there will be hackers and you know, just a lot of griefers and all that. This is the only server where hacking is okay. It is allowed to hack and all that. So if you plan to hack, make sure you hack only in this server, because I don't want you guys to get banned from the other servers, because hacking is bannable on those servers. However, hacking is perfectly fine on this server. So once again, this is basically like 2b2t from Java Edition, but instead into MCPE. And yeah, it's a little bit hard to survive, to be honest, because there's legit no trees everywhere. So you will have to go like a couple thousand blocks, you know, in order to find just one tree, which, as I know, is a little inconvenient. And guys, this was made, like all of this cobblestone stuff was made by griefers. It's hard to believe that this was once a regular traditional Minecraft world, but right now, yeah, it does not look like that. It is obviously a mess right now. I want to give you guys a little bit of a warning. There may be like a little bit of toxic people on the server, or just full-on trolls, so I just recommend to you know, ignore them. If the chat ever gets too toxic, then simply make sure to leave the server, or of course to mute your chat. It is up to you. We have a lot of nether highways over here and a lot for us to explore. Now the reason why I absolutely love this server so much in particular is because it has a lot of history. There's a lot of monuments that people have built over, you know, the time that this server has been up. Even though the server has not been up as long as 2b2t like from Java Edition, this still has a lot of history to it, and definitely is one of the best servers out there for survival. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's head on to the number 3 spot. Number 3 spot, we have Versai. Now the IP to the server is versai.pro, and the port is simply default 19132. So without further ado, let's join this server. Now I know this server actually may be better known for its PvP, but it actually has a survival game to it. So let me just show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay guys, so here we are in Versai right over here, and basically in order to access the survival, simply go on the nether star that says servers, just like so. Then 2 nether stars should pop up over here, and simply go on the one that says survival. Let's see if it actually is open, because sometimes it's closed, so I do apologize if it is closed, but I can assure you that usually the survival game mode is open. So just make sure to play survival. I did make a video about you know, Versailles survival a while ago, so feel free to go check that out. And it seems like it's closed as of right now. That is a little bit unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. This server actually does come with survival, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But anyways, guys, that is pretty much it for the number 3 spot. Let's head on to the number 2 spot. On the number 2 spot, we of course have my survival server, riversmp. The IP to this phenomenal server is riversmp.tk, and the port is simply default 19132. So without further ado, let's join this amazing server. Alright guys, so here we are in the River SMP. Now guys, I actually did play Spleef with my boy River Rain. If you guys were on his stream, I was on his stream a couple of hours ago. So yeah, in case you guys were wondering. But like I said, you can basically do whatever you want. You guys can play Spleef, of course, like I did with my boy River Rain, who I actually do own the server with. So I own the server with my boy Reflex MC, River Rain, and of course Yeet Yoshi. So shoutouts to my best friends over there. You can basically do whatever you want. And what I love about the survival server in particular is that you can actually claim land, meaning that whenever you claim a piece of land, it is yours forever and nobody can destroy it, which is honestly so cool. And this is a very good way in order to prevent griefers, because as we all know, griefers are very annoying and very pesky. But with this server, it actually completely removes that, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So like I said, this is a survival server where you can do whatever you want. However, please don't grief, or you know, please don't hack or anything like that. The only server that you're allowed to hack on is 2B2E. But yeah, definitely one of the best servers out there, and there's definitely a lot of players online. There's always like 50 players, which honestly, thank you guys so much. I know you guys absolutely love survival, so I'm very happy to give you this video. But anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the number 2 spot. Let's head on to the number 1 and best survival server of all time. Number 1 spot, we have a server right over here, minelux.hop2.org, and the port is actually not default. It is slightly different. It is 2000, so please make sure to save the port exactly the way I have it, and once you're done with that, feel free to join this amazing server. Okay guys, so here we are. This is where you should spawn in whenever you join this server, and basically all you want to do is go on your compass right over here, tap over here, and scroll down all the way till you see survival. So there's actually 2 versions of survival. There's survival 1 and survival 2, so that's basically like 2 separate worlds that you guys can join. So let's say for example you don't like one of them, you guys can always go to the other one. So yeah, it may take a while for us to transfer, but this here is definitely one of the best servers out there because it has way more than just survival, and this here definitely has one of the most polished survival servers of all time. There's a lot that you guys can do. Simply go on this NPC over here that says world survival, and then bam guys, here is the survival world right over here. And as you can tell, people already built a lot of stuff over here, and once you cross this line, I'm assuming this is where you're able to do whatever you want. And yo, there's actually a lot over here. There's a full-on beacon over here. There's some houses, a massive house right over there. Let me just check if we are actually able to break some blocks. Oh yeah, we are. So past that red line is where you're able to do whatever you want. But as you can tell, there's surprisingly not that many griefers. I expected this place to be completely griefed, but it's actually not griefed, which is pretty impressive. Oh no, I just jinxed it. It's griefed over here. But as you can tell, this here is definitely one of the best survival servers out there. Definitely super polished, and I do understand that some of it may not be in English, but I'm pretty sure, you know, most of it is in English, so hopefully you do understand. But anyways guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Once again, if you'd like to join any of these servers, make sure to check out the IPs in the description down below with the port and with the timestamp that I showcase each survival server on. But anyways guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later, french fries.